And I've been so excited and over the last couple weeks just dying to get here to bring you this Today Special. That's one trick. If you ever forget your left and right, just put your hands out. The one that makes an L, that's a left.
There you go. Now she tells me.
Nobody needs to know you're wearing your warm, cozy boots. On the outside, you are just all cool. Yeah. That's the best part.
This is a limited offer, and the Pearl is only available right here and right now. Call or go online to order your Pearl right away.
It was a bit chilly getting us here in the Tampa Bay area
today. It has been very chilly, and I've never been so happy to have a whole stock of Sporto around. I've been wearing so many of the coats and boots, and it's been great. And I hope you've been enjoying your Sportos as well. It's nice to see you too, and nice. Don't you feel comfy?
It's the best seat in the house.
This is such a simple solution to a common problem. How many times have you been sitting, whether it's at home or in the office, in your car, it could be at a church meeting, you name it, in the stadium stands at a basketball game, and suddenly your backside not feeling so good. Those hard surfaces are not what we like, especially if you're gonna be sitting there for a while. So we have the Forever Comfy, and this cushion changes that. It can change the most unpleasant seat in the house to the most comfortable seat in the house.
The Pearl is your affordable solution. This is your opportunity to get silky, sexy, stubble-free skin as smooth as a pearl. Look and feel fantastic every single day with your very own Pearl hair removal system. Call and order yours right now.
It gives the illusion that your feet are a little smaller. I was reading some of the reviews online, and it was so funny because a couple people said when they first pulled them out, they said it just looked small. And it's because of that great design feature that helps us feel a little less bulky and big just by having the zipper extend down a little bit farther. That gives you that nice look of a more petite foot, even in your big snow boot.
And you brought a lot of examples of some of the foods that you'll be eating if you go on this diet plan. Can you tell us about them?
Sure, absolutely. For example, here we have egg beaters, but you can also use egg whites, a great source of protein in the morning.
And I cook those in the microwave. It's so quick and so
it's fast,
easy,
it's easy.
even at 2 a.m. for me.
That's right, but the key is never skip breakfast. A lot of people skip breakfast because they don't want to eat it.
Well, there's steps you can take to reduce the chance of foreclosure. Vic Russell from the Trumbull County Save Our Homes Task Force joins us now to explain where to get help if you can't pay your mortgage. Vic, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Good evening, Cindy.
Now, what's the first thing you do when you realize you're not going to be able to make your mortgage payment?
Well, two things you need to do, and you really need to understand is first, you need to contact your lender. And it was mentioned before in Michelle Nix's piece that you don't want to talk to the collections department because all they're going to want is the amount that's owed. You need to talk to the loss mitigation people. And that's the department that's going to help you with loan modifications, forbearances, something that can give a temporary fix to your situation right now. And the other point I want to make is you got to stay in the home.
Okay, now realistically, what can you expect that lender to do for you?
Well, they have several different products based on what they call a workout package. They'll send you a workout package that you'll complete, which talks about your income the way it is now, your assets that you have right now, the balance on your mortgage, and so on and so forth. But what they do is they can offer you maybe they can add payments to the end of your contract and give you a little reprieve for a couple months, or they can do what's called a loan modification, which means that they can lower the payments for a period of time, which gives you a break as well.
Okay, which are some good, reasonable things that can help you just through that tough time.
No question.
Now, you mentioned right off the bat that you should not abandon your home.
No.
Why?
Well, because you still own the home and your name is on the deed. If you just leave that home and some type of activity happens to that home, especially criminal activity or something happens where somebody gets injured on that property, you're liable. So, you know, people don't realize that they say, well, I'm getting a foreclosure notice, I'm just going to leave. They think the bank takes over the home at that point, and that's not the case. The bank does not take over the home until the sheriff's sale is finalized, and then the bank takes over the home. But until then, the home's still in your name, and you're still liable on that property.
So any kind of lawsuit could just add to your financial woes.
That is correct.
Instead of
No
helping
question.
You out. All right, that's important. Now, are there any programs to help someone pay their mortgage? Not just renegotiate it, but actually pay the mortgage for them?
There are some agencies that can provide some assistance as far as payments. There's Catholic Charities can offer some help with a house payment. Also, NeighborWorks or Neighborhood Development Corporation, I think you have their number down across the bottom. They can help with payment as well in the home.
Okay, and you did mention we do have a lot of numbers and a lot of websites and information scrolling along the ticker at the bottom of your screen. Also keep in mind, all of that information will be available on WFMJ.com, so if you don't have a pen and paper handy, don't worry. Now, scoring for amateur boxing matches is simply a count of punches landed, but the pros use a 10-point must system. I headed to the Downtown Boxing Club in Youngstown to learn just what that means and what to look for during the big match.
Jab, sets the right hand up, boom. That's a scoring blow.
Tom Miller of Middle Ridge sure knows how to keep score. He's judged nearly 4,000 amateur, professional, and title bouts all over the world. The Pavlik fight will be 12 3-minute rounds, and the 3 judges will score each round like a brand new fight. The winning boxer must get 10 points, while the loser gets 9, minus 1 point for each knockdown.
3, 4, 5. A knee touches the ground, the whole body touches the ground, the gloves touch the ground, where he falls back into the rope, so he fell on the ground.
Judges are looking for clean punching,
The fist, square on the fist. That's what you want.
aggressiveness,
Back him up.
defense,
Those punches do not count. That's defense.
and ring generalmanship. That's how a boxer moves his opponent around the ring. The best can set up a nice advantage when the clackers announce the 10-second warning.
Some boxers are so good, when they hear that, they'll back themselves up, they'll throw punches, they'll back themselves right to their corner, so when the bell rings, all they got to do is the guy's stool comes up and they put it down. While the other guy, it's going to take him 5 or 6 seconds to walk back across the ring.
Boxers only get credit for punching a specific area of the body.
There it is, right there, scoring range. Halfway, up here. Arms don't count, arms don't count. Through the armpit, up through the neck, over the ears. Split the head in half, down the side of the body, down to here and here. That's your zone. That's your scoring zone.
Punches outside that zone are no good.
That doesn't count.
After a few warnings for low blows, hits to the back of the head, holding or pushing the opponent's head down, the referee can take away a point.
That's it. Break, break. That's your 3rd warning. Next time I'm taking a point away.
There's a separate box on the scorecard to note any penalties, and the cards are collected after each round. There are many possible results. A unanimous decision where all 3 judges agree on the winner, a split decision where 2 agree and the 3rd pick the opponent, and a majority decision where 2 judges agree on a winner while the 3rd ruled it a draw.
You see Kelly Pavlik moving forward. He's throwing that jab, pumping that jab. You see the guy head moving back. You see Kelly throwing a right hand. He's scoring. That's what he's doing right there.
And I want to give a big thank you to Tom Miller, the judge who helped me out with that story, and also to Tom Joseph and Connor Young. Those are the 2 boxers who hopped in the ring and were willing to do whatever we needed them to demonstrate all of those guidelines for boxing.
And they did it all for free.
Yeah, it was great. It was
Hey,
great.
you've got pretty good seats for the fight tomorrow night. Now that you've got this training on how to score a boxing match, you're going to score it yourself
I
tomorrow
am
night?
certainly going to try. Tom was drilling me the whole time I was there, and I think I'm getting pretty good at it.
With your right hand, you're going to take the top cup.
Okay.
And then with your left hand, you're going to take the other cup and bring it on top.
Okay, we're gonna do that 3 times?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it together. Let's see. I've never attempted to do this. We'll see.
Okay, you want to time yourself?
All right, yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
Mine are already getting stuck. Okay, this isn't fair. Let's see if I can even get 1. All right, I got the other 2. Oh, but I have to take them down too. All right, obviously not my high point. What are the special techniques you use? Because you beat out kids all across the nation with your times at Kids Fest here in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
What's the secret?